will help put this disease to bed once and for all. Keep those donations rolling. And here's to sub 10 in Super Mario World. Well, one of us got that. All right, in case anybody hasn't seen this, this is a ROM hack of Super Mario World for the SNES, and it is insane the skill that's in this game. It will blow your mind how much you have to do. It's an amazing run.
Are we all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so this is Kaizo Mario World. Someone just pointed out it looks like Super Mario World, but it's not. Don't worry. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is anything but Super Mario World.
This was a ROM hack created by a Japanese Nico Video creator. Nico Video is like the Japanese YouTube, and it was titled "Making My Friend Play Through My Own ROM Hack," and it became popular. And I think you'll soon find out why. So, ready for the timer? All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hype!
So this is what happens when a very sadistic person gets a hold of a level editor. This screen is a pretty good summary of what's going to happen.
All right, normal Mario World, you go right. Note it looks a little bit the same aside from the ghost house, but let's see.
So one of the ways that this game hates you is hidden blocks. If you think you see a route around an obstacle or through the level that involves a jump, no. There's probably at least 2 hidden blocks just right in that trajectory waiting to troll you. They cancel your jump and you usually die. So anytime he's making a jump, you can just assume that there's like a hidden block somewhere in there.
He wasn't a muncher.
He wasn't a muncher.
So some people might be familiar with this game on YouTube. Actually, it was very popularly played, and they changed the name to Asshole Mario. So it's going to very quickly become apparent why this is called Asshole Mario. Kaizo sends its regards.
There we go. You have to hit the jump button for 2 frames or less. That's why I look silly when I do it. So if you press it for too much, you hit the munchers. All right. Midway point, that's good.
Oh.
There we go. I love you too.
So the Switch Palace is usually this nice little thing that you get, and like, oh, now you get all these extra power-ups, but they, of course, went Kaizo on it. This level actually has a pretty neat trick to it. He's going to run to the left here and hit this P-switch, and that's going to make all of the brown blocks turn into coins. And now it's a race against time to get back to the beginning of the level in order to get through the pipe, because if that timer runs out,
There's no way out.
All right, it's not done yet.
Yes.
Well,
in Kaizo it's never done.
Yeah, hold your clapping. There we go.
And that was the easiest level in the run?
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
True facts.
Yeah, probably tied for the easiest.
Yeah.
All right, notice there's nothing else in the overworld. Okay. There's 3 Kaizo Mario hacks. The first one, he didn't do anything with the overworld really, but the others, he did a lot more.
So this level is called Everything Hurts River.
When translate. Okay. Here's another tough jump coming up. Let's.
Yeah.
What you got to do there is you have to press jump, let go, and then re-grab, and that allows you to go far enough, but not far enough and not hit the munchers on the. Let's see if when I go by again.
So basically, if you jump too high, you're dead. If you jump too low, you're dead.
Yeah, and if you jump too short, you're dead.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Yeah. Ooh, shit, that was close. Toes off the edge there. You get it every time. I just ran by 2 invisible blocks, so I'm sure you noticed. Oh, God.
My God.
All right, it's all right. I meant to do that. Okay, now, that's kind of important. I hope I don't get, all right, no, we're good. How you do the middle part of that section where I almost died affects this cycle right here. Oh, shit. Oh my God. I shouldn't talk and do that. But yeah, it affects your pattern at the end. So let's see if I can get back there. Okay.
So the joy of this part is now the dolphins become RNG. The dolphins are going to change their pattern, so you have to deal with the Lakitu with the fireball all up in your face, while the dolphins are going up and down at a completely different pattern than what they were doing previously. It's actually sometimes not even possible to do the first section after this, right when he's restarting the level here, if you get a bad pattern. Or at least it's not possible without, being insane.
Oh.
Yeah, it's interesting because you use the midway points because you get big when you get a midway point, and then a lot of the times in the run you'll use it for a damage boost to kind of get past the part and make it easier. But if you die, then you're small and you have to make sure that you know a different strategy.
All right. Got the same pattern. Try not to die this time. Jump! All right. It's all right. This is my least favorite level, and you'll see why as I go through it. It's also, as far as the speed run, you could lose the most time on it.
I mean, first off, it's an auto-scroller, and speedrunners always hate auto-scrollers, but this one's at least this one's entertaining.
Yeah, he made it a little fun.
So you have to feed Yoshi 5 things to make him big so you can ride him. There's only 5 edible things in the level, and a couple of them don't even look like you could eat them. Like you have to eat like a fireball and then like a bigger fireball. Doesn't look like a thing you could eat, but if you don't eat all 5 of them, you're totally screwed at the end. There's no way to beat the level.
Here, check out the saw. This is a little magic trick. All right. Yeah. All right. It's all good. Oh. That jump's annoying. I don't know. It might not look annoying, but it's annoying. Got this guy.
So again,
All right, now here's the item that Atari was talking about. You might not think you could eat this, but you can. So. And if you also notice, the background just went to black. That's just the side effect of the message box showing up.
So you could beat the whole level up until that point, and then if you hadn't fed Yoshi all those times, you would have just gotten destroyed.
And after all that...
All right.
No!
Kill the animals!
See ya! All right. This is a fun watch. It sucks to play though. I want to stay big here. That's kind of random. You can't really control that.
So So people like to talk about one-frame jumps. I mean, this is a 60 FPS game, so you know he's got 1/60th of a second to make that jump he just made. Sometimes. Oh my god. So the jumps aren't always even possible. Mario's speed oscillates while the screen is just shoving him along, and sometimes you have 1 frame to make the jump, and sometimes it's just not possible.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people in the chat are asking, what was that at the end? And that's the symbol for death or end. So it's just the way to rub it in kind of after you die. Let's see if I can get it again. Ooh, that was the second jump. There we go. Yeah, you better run when you go through that pipe. Oh, God. Yeah, the thing about that jump Carl's talking about is it's basically a moving window, whether or not you actually get it. So you kind of just cross your fingers and hit the button.
If you manage to, if you manage to keep the midway point from the level before this, there's like a big skip that you can do in the ghost house by clipping through something, and it saves a lot of time. And Dram got it in his best run, but in here, there's a completely different strategy that takes a lot longer as Small Mario.
There we go. The hitboxes on those boos are forgiving. I'm listening for the flame. There it is. Gonna take the ride. The hitboxes on these things are actually far back, so while it may look like I'm gonna fall off, I'm really not. Actually, if you can go off the front of the flame because the hitbox isn't on there when I'm bouncing off of.
So this isn't the intended way to beat this, but you can do magical things with these springs.
It's got to clip into the wall, and I'm just not doing it. So eventually. There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When those ghosts decide to come down from the ceiling is quite random.
Yeah, in the second room it's worse. So like that room, it's funny how the creator does it. He has 2 identical rooms, so that one was pretty easy. This one, there's a lot more stuff flying at you. So there you go, right there.
He just dodged a hidden block, by the way, as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, there's hidden blocks everywhere in this game. All right, let's see. Whoa, shit.
The pattern that you get here changes too. Every time you die, it changes.
And if you take too long to do this, the door goes away. Okay, so the first time I do this boss fight, it's going to be, oh, there we go. It's going to be kind of random for me. I may have not ever seen the pattern.
There's many different patterns.
Whoa! I meant to do that.
He does not know what the ghosts are going to do.
Oh, shit. It's all right, it's what I get. So, but that's all right. There's an internal counter going as you play the level. So when you do it from the midway point, now I get the same pattern every time. So, I mean, I still might die. It doesn't mean I'm not going to die.
You also have to press jump and grab on the same exact frame in order to not kill yourself every time you try to grab a block.
So every block he picks up, he has to push jump and grab on the same frame.
All right, there we go. And again, this is a pattern that I've done a million times because I started from the midway point. I used to kill myself in runs because it was consistent, but now I just go for it because why not? We're at a marathon.
Can I read out a donation real quick?
Sure, go for it.
We have a really interesting donation here. $50 from Proton John. You're crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're crazy, absolutely crazy. Why would you do this to yourself? I mean, I know you'll clear it, but why would you do this to yourself? Good luck, and can't wait to see you run the sequel at next GDQ.
All right, there we go. Swimming under the level right there is kind of tough. You have to swim consistently. I actually hum the theme song to Wild Wild West as I do it, and it helps out. So thanks to Will Smith. Oh, shit. All right, we're good. There, we're in there. If you take too long to go in that pipe, some guy comes out and he hits you, and it sucks, and then you die.
He's not kidding.
And also, thank you, Proton John. It's funny that you're watching. Probably the first time I ever saw this hack was him playing through it, like back in college. All right. I want to stay big here because there's a skip I could do in the next level. I might get hit, but it's all right. So my goal is to try to swim under the level now without hitting the munchers. So we'll see if I can do that. All right. And it's kind of tight because if you swim down too low, you go off the bottom of the screen. And if you go too high, you get small.
So this level, I think, is one of the most creative levels. It's really a great example of level design. Everyone should take notes.
Yeah, take notes, everyone. Any aspiring designer out there. There you go. That was harder than it looked. Here we go. Oh, all right. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Oh shit! I'm dead. I'm dead. All right. Well, that was almost the skip. So. Yeah. What happens is you're supposed to throw the cloud over and then jump back on it, and I just threw it a little bit too hard. That's okay. It's not a huge time loss.
Of course, they throw Kamek in here too, who just spawns and shoots stuff at you.
Yeah. You can manipulate him though. If you notice right here when I hit the P switch, I juke, I stay there. He spawns over on the left. Oh, went in the bottom of the pipe. There we go. All right. Also, it's not over. As you can see, it's a common theme to put.
Yum.
Oh. This is my favorite level in the game. This one's actually, I think it's pretty clever.
Yeah, this is good level design.
Yeah.
This one in particular has so many hidden blocks.
So there's an example of those wonderful.
So I don't
blocks.
have to explain that hidden block because you all just got to see it. So you're welcome.
I just assume there's one of those like every 2 or 3 jumps.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I won't hit it again, but. There we go. Kaiser Man showed me that. Thank you, Kaiser Man. Oh!
Since you're on a timer on the platforms, if you miss anything, you're done. You don't get a second try in Kaizo.
There's also a block underneath that switch, by the way. So you have to come at it from the side or else you get wrecked.
Oh, that was close. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, it's quick just to die there as fast as possible. There's 2 hard jumps in a row, and I'm dying on the easy jump sandwiched between the 2 hard ones. So Kaizo is definitely, it's a mental game. Oh. Yeah, really. Thank you. All right, we got this. All right, that one. There we go, finally. And that's an easy one. That's actually a hard one. So that's the on-off switch with the invisible block under it. Also glad I hit that one, because it's not as satisfying when you get it, unless you've been through it, unless you've suffered the great, I don't know what you want to call it. Oh, shit, I'm too far. I was too far to the left.
The brutal thing about this game is you do a really hard trick, and then if you don't do 3 right after that, you gotta just do them all again.
This jump.
This is
This
Kaizo.
jump. Oh, I don't think I was going to make that jump anyway. I jumped a little too late. There we go. That was really close to the invisible block. There we go. Oh my god. Now this one. Oh! I hit right. That's a really tight jump, but I shouldn't be missing like this. But that's all good. Oh.
This level is pretty widely known as the hardest level in Kaizo.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jape. This is also Jape's favorite level, and I'm just, he's probably shaking his head. It's all good. I am too, Jape. There we go. There we go. All right, we got it. Yeah, you can clap. I'm good. All right, midway point. That's why that jump is. Invisible block right there. Invisible block right there. Oh, invisible block there and right there. Okay. All right. Then, wait, we're not done yet. Hold on. Just got to make that guy go. All right. You have to spawn him on screen at the correct time. That's why I stand on the left side of the platform. Oh, shit. As hard as that was, I'm glad it was one time through. So this is Bowser's Castle, last level in the game. Oh, God, I hate that jump. I hate that jump too. If anyone was keeping tabs. All right, lava dolphins. I think it was Proton John that, like, I don't really know where it came from, but everyone goes crazy over it. All right, this is a kind of tight look. I think I'm lined up right. Okay. This room, you got to do it right the first time, otherwise you're kind of screwed. Because those guys jumping up and down, you have to. Oh wait, I can't duck here. Sorry. Oh, invisible block there. Oh shit. All right, we're in there.
If he had died, he would have had to do the whole thing over again.
So if you guys haven't seen this boss before, don't worry, neither is Dram.
Yeah, and if you're wondering what that means, you might catch on as a stream viewer. He's invisible, so. But it's the same fight, so while it looks crazy, it's kind of easy. It's the same one that you do in the normal speedrun. And also, for some reason, if you notice, I'm going to hit him once, and he flies away. So I don't know why. For some reason, it's just a byproduct of making the boss invisible. I'm sure that wasn't intended. So what I'm also going to do now is keep a Mecha Koopa, and if you hit Invisible Bowser at the correct time, usually he throws 2 bowling balls in the second frame. On the second cycle. He's only going to throw 1 this time, if I do it right. And there's a skip on the 3rd cycle, too. All right. I'm trying to keep him on the left because it's just easy to keep track of where he is. There we go. He threw the bowling ball like mostly off screen, so that means I should be good. I hit him while he's on the left. I think that's right.
So that just skipped the second cycle of bowling balls. He's
Yeah.
not going to throw any more bowling balls like he normally would.
He shouldn't throw any more bowling balls. There we go. We got the Mecha Koopa, and hopefully, all right. All right, so now usually on the third cycle, he jumps, I think, 8 times, and if I hopefully hit him at the right time, he's only going to bounce 5. It used to be a visual cue when you see his face, but I can't use a visual cue, so now it's turned into an audio cue because he's invisible. So there we go. 4, 5, and then he throws the Mecha Koopas, and we're all done. All right. Time when you see Peach. Time.
Listen.
What was it? Yeah. All right. Like 25, 26. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. If you want to see a good speedrun of that, I have one that's deathless. It took many attempts to get it. It's on my YouTube. And also, I want to just plug the SMW Wiki. And in regards to SMW2, yeah, thanks to all the taskers and everyone who's helped and all that good stuff. So thank you. Thank you.
I think that's actually worth repeating. Dram has a run of this game with 0 deaths in it.
Yeah, so, okay, I think we're good. All right, thank you.
All right, everybody, you just watched a run of Kaizo Mario by Dram55. Great run. And we're going to run some ads real quick, and we'll be right back with new Super Mario Brothers Wii. We have a $50 donation from Kevin13. I took care of my dad for 4 years through colon cancer. I'm glad to say he survived and has been cancer-free for 3 years. Any little bit helps. We have a $20 donation from Azikabo. A yump inside Kaizo? That's donation worthy. Well done. Perhaps even worth killing some frames and saving some animals? We have $20 from Jackson. After nearly losing my dad to prostate cancer, this cause is very close to my heart. This donation is for him and for my girlfriend Megan, who really wants to see an OOT Child Dungeons blindfolded at the end of this thing. Much love from Austin, Texas. We have $10 from Laser Mask. Here's some cash for the swear jar. Put it towards killing the animals with hearth language. We have a $75 donation from Amazing Majin. Kaizo Mario and Doom Hack are the 2 games responsible for my fear/hatred/love of modded games. Kudos to Dram55 for managing to keep his salt levels below unhealthy levels. We have a $100 donation from Red Mage who says, finish cancer. We'll try. We have a $20 donation from that one Shroff saying, lost a grandma and stepdad to cancer. Thanks for running all these. Loving how insane Kaizo Mario is, and my friends and I are having tons of fun watching. By the way, save the animals. We have a $50 donation from Entitled who says, rip Yoshi, save the animals.